Here we are in beautiful, sunny Maine. We're travelling from Boston Consulate up to Maine to talk about three things that are of great importance to the UK. And I'm delighted that we've been joined by Roz Campion, who is the Counsellor for Global Issues based at the Embassy in Washington. The three issues that we're asking Roz to talk about while she's up in Maine are the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, climate change, and looking at the role of science and innovation in our prosperity agenda. So starting with TTIP, Roz, why don't you tell us what this could mean?
Well, thanks for asking, Susie, and most importantly, thank you for hosting me here. So a successful transatlantic trade and investment partnership could mean an increase of around 24% of exports from Maine to the EU. That would be a huge benefit to the Maine economy. We would also see a really significant creation of jobs here, around 3,200 jobs being created. So that would be really great benefits for Maine.
Great, so we'll carry on pushing that, and thank you for sharing some of the positive messages about TTIP and hearing some of the challenges that have come from the people of Maine. The second priority that we want to talk about while we're here is climate change. Maine thrives on its beautiful environment, it needs to be sustainable, but energy costs are a big problem throughout New England. So tell us a bit about what the British government position is here and what you want to talk about on energy and climate change in Maine.
Well, this is a perfect example of a place where climate change and energy issues are really important. As you say, Susie, we have this beautiful coastline, but climate change issues mean that this beautiful coastline could end up being eroded. From a UK perspective, we are really clear in our commitment to do everything we can to reduce emissions globally, and we are very keen to work with the US in any way that we can to help them reduce their emissions. So for us in a place like Maine, we want to make sure that it continues to be enjoyed by generations in the future, and action on climate change is really critical to make that happen.
And the third area then we're going to talk about, and we're about to travel to Bigelow Labs to see some of the amazing science happening there, is how the UK government is involving science and innovation in its policy making and in the bilateral relationship. You lead the Science and Innovation Network out of the Embassy in Washington, and we have a science team here in Boston who are really engaged on it. Bigelow Labs will be an exciting opportunity, but tell us more broadly about the policy context.
Science and innovation drives economies. It drives the British economy, it drives the US economy. We see huge technological advances happening every day. So all of our work across the US is really focused on increasing collaboration between US and British scientists and innovators. And that's a really exciting space to be working. And of course, Maine is a perfect place to come and talk about those kind of issues.
Well, thanks, Roz. We've got a fun-packed visit for you here and some really important priorities and opportunities for the bilateral relationship. We appreciate your time, and I hope that was informative.
Thanks.